This is not gonna be pretty, but stay with us. Go, over to you. Start.
Starting.
Go, we're waiting.
What are you doing?
I don't know, I just
okay.
started recording.
Today is yet another net worth video, guys. We're going to go over May 2022's results. Are they better than April or are they worse? Stick around and we'll see what goes on.
Yes, they might be the same. We never know, but here we are, June
No.
22. Oh, sorry.
You didn't pause. How am I supposed to cut that?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You have to put the intro in there.
After the intro, here we are, June 2022, recording our net worth update for May 2021. If you do record 2022, I'm sorry. If you do remember from last month's read, we were really down. I mean, if you could look around, you couldn't even see us. We were deep down. I guess that June is still the same or a little bit of brief, but here we are. Let's go and talk about the net worth update.
Yeah, real quick, net worth is where you take all of your assets, you subtract all of your liabilities. These days, our assets are getting smaller. Our liabilities are sticking about the same. So we'll start with assets.
Let's start with our assets. As always, the first asset that we have is our house here in Toronto. We still use the same price as $1,030,000.
Yeah, we've had a few comments actually in the previous net worth video about how Toronto's an overpriced housing market and the values of the homes are overinflated. Maybe.
Yeah.
But really, has the housing market slowed down in Toronto?
Mm-hmm.
Houses are still selling and people are still buying. You might not have those massive bidding wars, but people are still buying. And I feel like Toronto, we think that it's one of those areas of the country that even if the prices go down a little bit, we're still quite comfortable with that valuation of the house.
And the second asset that we have is the condo in Brazil. We bought that condo for $137,500. Am I saying the number right?
That's right.
Yes, finally. But that's the opposite, right? Because we had the same price of the condo, we are not increasing. Yes, we did increase the appraisal for our home here in Toronto, so the price went up. But at the same time, we have been using the same number for the condo in Brazil. So there is always...
Yeah, there's that little bit offsetting because we already know that it's going to be appreciated quite a bit. Just having spoken to some people down in the city.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go back in December, we'll see.
Using the price.
Yeah, we'll see if it's worth anything more.
Something that is really gonna change is the pension plan, because we know, as we did discuss before, that the Christine doesn't have, she does have a pension, but it's not beneficial for us to keep Christine's pension. What we are trying to decide is what is gonna be the price. Should we wipe this price out of our asset? Or should we have, based on how much we are gonna receive, like a ballpark of if we invest in like an S&P 500 ETF or a Canadian ETF, we still don't know. The price that we are using still remains the same as $34,054, right?
Yeah. I'm still going to have that pension. Yeah. It's most likely not going to be that number if we keep it as a yearly pension. So we might just pull the commuted value. That one's still pretty much up in the air, but it's hard to know because they won't give us the number that we need them to give us in order to be able to make that decision, and they won't give it to us until just before we fire. So frustrations with OMERS, but hey, what are you gonna do?
If you work for OMERS, here what you have to do, you have to talk to the guys and let us play with the numbers, with our pension. As of today, in Christine's case, she's only gonna be able to do that amount once she turns 45. Which is gonna be
so many years from now.
Years from now. So that's why. But going back to our point, let's talk about investments.
Yeah. So we have different accounts like we've spoken about previously. We have one investment block that we use that contains all our RRSPs, TFSAs, and then the margin account, which we hold Géant's corporate funds in. That particular account is currently sitting at $244,035. Then we have a second investment section that we talk about. That's where we've invested the equity in our home, and that's what we call our Smith maneuver account. So that account is currently sitting at $220,978.
Yep.
So adding it all up, we come out with all of our assets added up to $1,666,567.
One of the things that I like is 5, 6, 7. So it might be something that is gonna happen in the future, but there we are. Here are our assets. Let's talk about liabilities.
Still have a few of those kicking around.
Yeah, the first liability that we have is our house here in Toronto. As of the end of May, the total was $766,591.
And the second liability that we have is the car that hopefully by the end of this year it's going to be gone. It's currently at $13,303.
Yeah.
Again, add them all up. Total of our liabilities comes out to $779,894.
Now it's time to discuss our net worth, which is the formula when you get your assets and subtract from your liabilities, you have the net worth.
And in our case, we're going to take that $1,666,567 and subtract $779,894, which gives us our new net worth of $886,673. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's talk about our financial summary. First of all, if you have not subscribed yet, as you can see, every month we post a new video with our net worth. We started back in 2021 on this channel, so there's a playlist that you can take a look. You can see last year how
it was going up.
How happy we were with the markets going up, and there we go, it's going down, but it is what it is. We are gonna say from our numbers that year to year, you know, when you take a look at the bigger picture, we are still up. That's what it's important.
Yeah.
Having said that, it is very difficult to support ourselves, you know, and not only that, to see those numbers going up. There are some things that we are doing now, and thanks to you. One of them is don't look at the market. So we have reduced that. I am not looking. I am happy to inform that I'm not looking at the futures anymore.
Yeah.
I go to bed even though the cell phone is on my stand, but I just block the app and I cannot see what's gonna happen overnight, which allows me to sleep better.
Yeah, we can't control that. So
No. We can control the numbers. We can control right now that you're gonna see a graphic on your screen with the last 12 months of our net worth. So from May 2021 until May 2022. Last month we did call like the down market. This month it's same old.
Yeah.
So no news, but a few things that happen. Let's talk about them, amor.
So in April, we actually saw a decrease of our net worth by about 11%. This month, if you want to call it a recovery, it's gone up about 2%. Again, in April, our assets were down 6%, and this month they're up a whopping 1%, but they're up. And the Smith maneuver account in April was down 20%. And actually, it was still down this past month in May by 2%. So ups and downs. I think this is going to be the path that a lot of us are going to be going through for the foreseeable future as we record this in June. The Fed yesterday raised its interest rates again in the States by 0.75%. And I think that the Canadian government's probably going to follow suit, if not with 0.5, maybe 0.75 as well, increase to our prime lending rates. So we're just going to have to stay the course, stick it out. I don't know if we're going to change up what we're investing in Are you guys
think
planning
so.
on changing up anything? Are you just going to invest more into your current investments? Are you looking at putting some into some GICs now that the interest rates are a bit better and more
Yeah.
favorable? Like, I don't know. Are you guys looking at any different investment vehicles in order to try and shelter your money a little bit from some of the ups and downs of the markets? Let us know.
Yeah, in our case, we are basically remain focused on what we have been doing, which is buying a little bit less than what we used to before. With our dividends, we do reinvest the dividends. We actually circle them through the Smith maneuver for those investments inside the Smith maneuver, but for the other accounts that we have outside, as Christine did mention, the RSPs, the TFSAs, and also the margin account, we are basically reinvesting that money. So that's what we are doing.
Yeah, buying while it's on sale, investing
it
as
while
much
it's
of
on
the
sale.
the savings that we can find around
Yeah.
our current budget, and we're just chucking it in there. That's what we're
the
up
way
to.
to go, right?
Yeah. Let us know down below if you guys are going to be trying something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for this week. It's a bit of a short video, but it's pretty much the same as last month. A little bit up. It's going to be a little bit down next.
Yeah.
Stay strong, guys. Don't let the stress get to you. We're all going to get through it.
Yeah.
Telling this to myself as well. And we hope you guys had a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Take care, stay safe, and see you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Why are you getting up?
Oh, sorry. That's. What is the?
Oh, no, it's not down, though, is it? It's up.
Flat? I don't know. Let's start with the assets. We have a few assets. I guess a few. Yeah. Yeah, and the second one is the condo that we have in Brazil. We bought this condo back in 2019. It did cost us 1,305. No.
Tricky numbers again.
Here you go. Last month we did call like the down mark. What are you looking at me? No? Oh, okay.
Okay.